Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the day may be. My phone is charging, so I'll move this out of the way a little. I might sit down on the ground. I look like a huge, big, fat giant. Come downstairs! Mellow's crying. Yes, Mellow's crying. She will be downstairs in a moment. And I had pajamas on. I thought, no, I'll put a dress on because I'm always wearing pajamas. You must think I'm insanely crazy. And you know, I am. And I don't care. I'm a good person. So, and I know that. But I'm going to do some cards for you. Okay, today 27 means something to somebody. The date today here in Australia is the 27th of June. Something very important to somebody. Marks something very important. Birthday, anniversary. If it's birthday, happy birthday, anniversary, happy anniversary. But marks something quite important. There's like a milestone, point of change in your life. I don't get this with everybody, but I keep picking up certain energy, and sometimes I pick up only one or two energies. Some psychics are great and pick up collective. I'm very more narrowed in, and I know my phone is slightly to a tilt, but it's the only way I could put it up. Just doing my reading. Got a really sore throat. Someone is trying to say the right thing, do the right thing, and find something out about somebody in the correct way. I feel someone's been dealing with some form of fraud, like identity fraud, as in someone is pretending to be somebody that they're not, and someone has been trying to tell somebody that they are someone they're not, and I believe they're an ex-partner, and they're someone who you've told that you were in love with, or you're really in love with, and I don't think you actually met the person in skin to skin. It keeps coming up. Whoever you are that watches this a lot, if there's someone that watches this a lot, but I feel there is someone. I feel they're a girl. I feel they're if it's a boy, it's a very feminine boy. If you're a boy-boy relationship or girl-girl relationship, I see blonde hair. I see a girl who changes her hair color like the wind. It can be long and blonde, and then it can be different colors, and green and blue and different colors. It's like her gender is like different genders. But it's like I don't know if you have a friend or an adult child or what it is, but it's like someone's got somebody in their life who's like a child or a friend or a family member, and this person who's like an ex-partner, ex-girlfriend, who see lots of different colors with hair and things. Like there's a green and a blue at the present moment in some way, shape or form. And there's someone that I think they have an eating disorder. They have bulimia. I don't feel they have anorexia. I feel they have an eating disorder and they have bulimia. They care about calories and things like that, but they have bulimia, and it's been going on for a long time. And if they don't start to look after themselves, they're going to end up with big lots of stomach issues when they're older. And you have to be very careful to look after your body, because what you do when you're young can have disrepair when you're older. I don't always need the cards. Sometimes just by shuffling I pick even more things around. I have like little love hearts everywhere. The person has love hearts, so they still love you, care for you. I don't know if you're still intimate with them. I think you are in some way, shape or form, but it's like they have to get to you, they have to touch to you, and so their form is like an identity fraud of like, not real fraud, but it's like they're pretending they're somebody else and talking to you and pretending that they are the image of this other person, and they're not. and they're going to great lengths because they're emotionally getting you somehow. And if it's a guy relationship or a girl relationship, it might be you might get parts of this might mean something to you. I don't know. I have flying around things like what were they called? The Brothers of Bicycles. Had the bicycles, and their first flight was in Kitty Hawk. It was only a few seconds. I can't think of their names. I could if I looked it up on Google and checked everything now, but I'm not going to do that, and I'm too lazy to pause and stop because of my chronic fatigue. I have to do what I do with my energy of what I have when I can. The starts with a W. I can't think of it. Whoever this is for will know that this is for them because I can't think of the name of them. And I love flying and I love planes. I love Electra. I love Electra Lockheed engines, and I like them. And I like the Saab factory because they actually used to make planes first and the cockpits. I always wanted to own a Saab factory. I don't think anyone out there is interested in cars like I am. I'm pretty insane that way. I always thought I'd end up with a lot of money so I could own the Saab factory. I don't know why. I love Saabs. I think Skoda is similar to Saabs. And I'm not that highly intelligent. I'm quite stupid sometimes, and I get really mad and angry at myself because I'm so stupid. But yeah, someone is portraying themselves as another person that they're not because they know that you like or were in love or are in love with somebody, and you're in love with a fictitious person. I feel whoever is reading this and you're feeling what, and you're getting all the signals, this reading's for you. It's not going to be for the large percentage of the population, maybe 1 to 1.005% of the population this will make sense to. But someone is pretending, and I feel it's an ex-girlfriend. I can tell you, I keep seeing a love heart tattoo, but it's like it's a self-drawn love heart tattoo. It's like a very badly done love heart tattoo, if that means anything, because that's what I'm getting visually quite strongly. And they've actually got really beautiful long fingers and long and lovely lean beautiful hands, lovely, and they shouldn't be putting themselves down. They're actually a lovely person. They've got a lot of beautiful attributes about themselves. But I whoever you are, I hope this means something to you. Sometimes I just play and fiddle with the cards because I don't need to draw the cards. I get what I get because I'm meant to get for who I'm meant to get it for. I will in this link leave a link to a new site that I'm going to set up because I don't want to open questions, and if you do want to have readings, I'll do readings, but I'm not going to have people send like send information to me just to send information just because you want to. I've had this happen to me just recently. I won't reply to people I don't know. I just won't do that in my emails. I will, unless I think it's someone accidentally, I just won't, out of safety and protection for my own self, because I've had some things happen in my life. We've all had things happen in our lives, but just for my own safety and protection. So I only answer to the people I'm friends with and the people that I talk to and integrate with. I normally will only talk on the public area unless they're people who have been long-standing friends, in which there's only a few I speak to. I won't speak to other people. But if you do want to have a reading, it's I will do a 3-card reading, which is $15, and a 6-card reading, which will be about $30. I don't know if I can do this on YouTube. I'm guessing if I can't, they will flag me and I'll just take it down and I'll write it. but I will give you a link where you can come to apply. If you need to send me a message, part of what will happen is because I have to protect myself as well. It's not, I just don't know who's behind the screens of people, as we all don't know. So you have to pay the $15 or the $30, and then you give me your information and emails. I then will email you things. If there's anything you need to ask me within that time, if there's anybody who comes up with who, like, I don't know who people are. Even though I'm psychic and I can get things, I'll get what I'm meant to get. But you could be Mr. Rolls Royce himself, you know, and sitting right in front of the screen, behind a screen. I'm not going to know that. I'm just going to pick up what I'm meant to pick up. There is a channel. How I get things are very strong. I only get what I'm meant to get, and what I'm meant to get is what I get. If I wanted to, because I can do remote channeling and remote viewing, I actually can do that. I choose not to do things like that because I don't want to go into that psychic area of things that we really shouldn't probably get into, and I only want to get my psychic stuff when I get it like this. I want to get it like that, and then I want it to go, because I used to get it all the time really strongly. I would dream of things that would happen on TV, and I don't want that anymore, and I haven't had that for many years now, and I'm like a normal person and live a normal life now where I can be a normal person and not have to have dreams that come true like that, and I'm very grateful for that. And so I only get what I get when I'm meant to get it, and it's meant to be for the people who it's meant to be for. There will only be parts that are meant to be for some people there's not. I keep getting this all the time. Sorry, I'm talking quickly. Sometimes I get quick stuff when I'm actually just intuitively getting something for whoever it's meant to be for. I keep getting all the time, stainless steel, and it's like rounded, like an, if you can see my hands, like a bakla cup, like the shape of like a big, huge cup, huge and big, stainless steel, and it has rivets in it, and there's bits of gold or copper, some sort of gold or copper, something where there's a change in color. There's some form of fatigue that is happening around this, and the form of fatigue I keep getting is because we're getting some form of a cheaper metal, a cheaper thing that is put into something, or there's some sort of cheaper element that is put into the making of it, or something is being recycled, reused, and it is creating a different molecular structure as it is cooling, and it is, instead of it being the normal structure where it is, it's more V-shaped. Donuts, it's like honeycomb but V-shaped, where there's like a breakage structure. Whoever this means something for, please, I hope it does. I get odd things, very odd, strange things. It's the noise. It makes a noise. The noise I hear sounds like if you get a hairspray can. If you were to put a hairspray can near your ear and it makes a shh noise. This is the bridge of what is what I'm talking about. So there will be those two things that will make sense, and there's some form of fatigue or some sort of cheaper element, or something is being changed. There's a change which is creating a problem, and the problem is because there's a change, and we can't have a change in this. Whatever this is, we can't have a change in this. We have to use the best of the top of the best of the top, because there are lives at risks. Does this make sense? I don't know. I hope it makes sense to somebody. The only way I can put it in the other way is Amelia Earhart had a Lockhart. She had her Lockhart Electra. Sorry, I have weird stuff go on. And her plane was stainless steel, like a stainless steel silver. But this will ring true. There will be a pinging from this, a replication of things. I'm going to do some cards now. I hope I've made sense to somebody. I know if I seem a bit erratic or what have you, that's how I am when I get things fluently. But yes, if anyone needs a reading, it'll be 3 cards will be $15 and 6 cards will be 30. I'm not going to be answering messages in my X site. I just won't. I'm sorry, and I do want to. It's not always public. I go on and off with am public sometimes and then not public, but I just won't answer messages. It's not to be cruel or mean or unkind or anything like that. It's because I have to self-protect myself, and I don't know who people are, and you could be a lovely, kind, beautiful person like me who's just trying to be nice and kind and loving, and that's well and good, and I'm sorry, and I don't ever want to hurt or harm anybody's feelings. And it's like in my life, even if I have to say something about people and what's happened to me and I've had to report something, I feel really, really bad about having to do things like that because I don't want to hurt somebody's life or upset somebody's life. But if somebody's trying to upset my life and cause problems so badly for things I have not done, I have to talk about it. I have to tell somebody. Or if someone is trying to threaten me or something like that, I have to tell somebody. You have to protect yourself. We have to, as human beings, protect ourselves. We are animals. We have to protect ourselves. Okay. So, actually, I'm going better without the cards. I will leave the cards there, but I will start with them. So we need to go in a direction. Yes, I'm doing odd, weird actions, but I have to. There's something going on. We need to go in that direction. We need to work out what you want to do with your life. You can't keep drug taking, drinking, or whatever this is. I don't know what it is. There's some form of a drug, something. Stop it. You've got to stop it. You've got to start looking after your body. You've got to protect yourself. You've got to care about yourself, and you've got to protect who you are and what you do, etc., etc. But you have to start to protect yourself and look after yourself. Find the direction of where you want to go. Always work with integrity. Be a good person. Be caring. Be honest. Be reliable. Honestly, truly, like I know sometimes people think, oh, no point being like that because life doesn't work out for you. Truly, truly try and think things will happen, things will change. If there's a terrible circumstance you're in, please look at what you can do to get out. Seek whatever opportunities you can to get out of it. Please try and do it the best way you can possibly can. Please know that you can have strength within yourself to go forward and go forward. You can have strength, believe in who you are, believe in yourself, but you need to get out of something that is really tying you up and pulling you down and making you not feel great. Or if there is a certain situation out there where you really should, if you don't know how to, there might be someone out there that needs to hear a sorry. I don't know who it is, but what I'm getting is that if you need to get out of something, just think about what you're doing. Do you really need to get out of it, or do you need to just turn around and just say, I'm sorry? A simple sorry to somebody would solve a lot of problems, a lot of money, a lot of problems. Sorry is sometimes not enough for some people, but sorry can help a lot of things stop just by saying sorry. Not everyone's perfect, not everyone's right. Sometimes people aren't right, but sorry, it is what it is. You can't control everything. You just can't control everything. I'm really sorry, but you just can't control everything. You want to, whoever you are, I think you might have a little bit of autism like myself, because it's like the control. They're not doing it good enough. They're not doing it well enough. They're not doing it as they shouldn't be doing that way, because now everybody will know because people are stupid and they talk blah blah blah. It's like a situation like that. It's like whoever you are, that's watching, there could be, I think you have a little bit there, could be a little bit of autism there, whoever you're watching. This is, as I say, going to mean something to somebody, not everybody. But it's like the control bit. I do have that thing of the control of like, it's not good enough, they could be doing it better. that now people know and people are talking about it, and this is going to happen because everyone will know and that will happen, and because people aren't smart and things like that. But you can only do what you can do, and some things we're just not meant to be involved in, and we're to leave it to the people to do what they do and to do it the best way they can do it. And it's up to them. And if it was your position to be in the role to be in charge of all of these things, or this particular thing where there's lots of directions and lots of things going on, you would be in charge of it, but you're not. And it's not your place to be, and it's not your chair to sit in because it's for somebody else. You need to still be kind, be compassionate, but have a bit more patience and realize sometimes sorry is a big thing to say. And sometimes sorry can be a very strong thing to say from someone who's had some things happen and needs to say sorry. And sometimes we need to hear it, and don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be scared, and don't think, oh God, this sounds like I'm wrong. Sometimes people are wrong. We're wrong. Sometimes we're wrong with things. Not everyone is perfect, but you can't control everything. And I think the controlling thing comes from the collectiveness of the autistic or the ADHD, or with me, I've got ADHD, dyslexia, autism, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, I've got it all going on. But I can have like the moments when I get this, the ADHD you can see clearly because I get how I get what I get. But it's a control factor and trying to control things. But you have to leave things to be unraveled as they're unraveled. And if they're not professional enough to work it out for themselves, it will come back to bite them on the arse, so to speak. I hope that means something to somebody. And I do feel that there is a male and a female, and the female is playing the male. I don't think it's the other way around, and the female is pretending to be some other female to a male that she knew liked somebody, and she's pretending to be this person, and she's not that person, meaning the person who you think you're talking to is not actually the person at all. Someone is portraying this, they are doing this, and they are using you. And I hope this means something to somebody, and I hope this helps. If I haven't put the website for that I'm setting up on my, it'll be my description. I will put it in there as soon as I can set it up, which will probably be next week. But this week, I can sort of, I'll see if I can. So I'm not the greatest with IT, and I get really stressed, and as an autistic person I need to do things like straight away. I need to know everything as soon as I can. That's like I'm a robot, and I need to know direction of what to do and how to do it the quickest possible way to do things. It's not because I try to do things fast and miss points and things like that. I research everything, but I need to know everything as quick as possible. It's like my brain goes like 100 million miles an hour with different things, and I've got to know all of this particular one topic as quick as I can, as deeply as I can, really fast, and I can't stop, and I need like the information, and it's like if I'm talking to an AI, I don't want to be talking about chat. I just need information. So, and someone else will have a similar understanding of that. Also, you need to stand up for yourself. You need to protect yourself. Someone is drinking, and I'm getting alcohol drinking. Someone is trying to entice somebody in drinking and alcohol, and you need to look after yourself. You're going down the stairway, and it's not the stairway to heaven. You're not looking after yourself. You're going to end up in a very deep, dark and bad place. You need to get yourself out of there, and you need to get yourself out now. You can't stop. You can't wait till tomorrow. You need to get yourself out now. You need to stop. You need to stop what you're doing. You need to stop. Also, there is a guy who this is for as well, and I feel that you keep going back to a similar relationship or a similar type of relationship, or a similar form of relationship, because you cannot look within yourself to find the love within who you are, and you need to look about who you are within yourself, and you need to get yourself back to work. And I mean, you need to get yourself back to work. You need to get your ass back to work. Sorry for swearing and sorry for lowering myself in the way I'm speaking, but this is how I have to speak, because I feel from my guides I'm to say this, because you're someone who whoever's listening, you need to be told you need to get yourself back to work. You need to stop. You need to be around your family. You need to be around people that love you, care for you, and really be there and give life back to your family and enjoy the relationships. There's children there. There's if there's not children yet, there will be. There's children there, and I feel children happening. And I feel if you're a woman and you're trying for children, I think there's children. I don't just think, I feel there is opportunity there with children. I think just keep hoping, and within health, we have to all try to believe in our health, believe in what's happening, believe you can get well, believe you can overcome things, believe the body can overcome, believe you can overcome things. You can do more than you realize you can do, but you must believe. I'm just going to pick some other cards. I'm really sorry, but sometimes my readings are different. Today is a little stronger, and I'm so sorry, but it's meant to be for some reason. Yet again, we have the trust. We have someone who's trying to set somebody up. They're trying to catch somebody out. You know what? I have to say, you're trying to catch out the same person all the time, and you're still seeing some other people down the bottom, but you're missing what is really going on. By trying to concentrate on this one person who you think it is, and it's not, you're missing what's going on at the bottom in the dark. Okay? You're missing what else is going on that you can't see, because I'm guessing it's happening over night time, and it's happening around you, or it's happening when the lights have to go on. So that's around 5:30 to what in the morning, around 7 o'clock in the morning. Stuff's going on and happening around there. Someone's being set up, and someone's staging things to happen and to occur and to look like it is this person. It in fact is not that person, because you are focusing so much on what everybody else thinks, and you're not doing a job based on your brain. You're losing who it really is, and the people, it's not that person you think it is. The other people, they're right in front of you, and they're there. The people who are there from at night time and first thing in the morning. You'll find the people, when you concentrate on those periods of time between night and the next morning, you will start to see things that you didn't think you did see, or you didn't think were going on. I'm telling you. I know when I get my readings, and my readings are really strong like this, I know that they're right, but they're right for the right individual, and that is someone who keeps going on the same person all the time and looking around for everybody else, but still concentrating on that one person. You're wrong, completely wrong. Still concentrate on them, but you're still wrong. And you will find, if you start looking around, because I don't believe that person's always doing their trapeze act, so they're not there all the time. It's only certain times. You're going to catch the person. Be wise, be smart, open your eyes. It's there, just look. We need someone to start to believe in themselves. Believe you are a good person. You have love in your heart, that you can get through things. You need to believe. If you're struggling with health, whatever it takes for you to get out of bed, to do what you can do, keep doing it. You can do it. Keep going through. Keep powering yourself through this. You can get through. Just believe you can. And believe that whatever you've needed to use before in the past, or whatever you've had, the health, the goodness, the kindness, the love in your heart, believe in yourself. Believe you can get through this. You can. If you need help, seek help. Ask for help. Please ask for help. Try to get help. Ask for help. There is help. Please ask. You need to start looking outside of yourself. You need to also see how beautiful you actually are as a person within yourself as well. So when you present yourself to the world, present yourself to the world. Present yourself from who you are within your heart to the world. And what you look like, who you are as a person in the world, what comes out. Those people who choose to see differently, or those people that and we all have visual connotations and physical connotations and other things, but like our we are in our heart what we are, and those who, if they see us, if they can't see you for who you are and love you for who you are, then they're not worth it. I mean, you're not going to go and put on a pretend face, a pretend this, or a pretend or fake hair, or this or that. Pretend you're someone you're not, because then you're asking for trouble, because no one's really you're concealing your identity of who you are. Therefore, that person is not really going to know who you are. If this makes sense to somebody, I don't know who it is, but you just be who you are. You don't have to be who you don't have to name who you are. You can just be who you are. You are who you are. People look like people look like other people. Be who you are. Just be who you are. And if someone likes talking to you and speaking to you, they like you for you, you know. They might not even know who you are. I mean, God, you come to places like where I live, people know who anyone was hardly. It's not a place where people come. You need to look after yourself. And someone loves you, they love you for you, not what you can give to them. It's who you are. But you've got to start respecting others as well, and be kind to yourself, but also respect and be kind and loving to other people. And don't feel everybody or people are dispensable, because not everyone is dispensable, and you just don't know what people are going through in their life privately, and you don't know what challenges anyone is fighting. So we must always try and be as kind as we can, compassionate and caring. We do have to speak up when things happen, but please try and be kind and caring, because we don't know to what edge, what end is someone struggling. Please know that we just don't know. But no, bullying and things like that, it's things that I've gone through most of my life. We have to learn to be strong. We have to learn to be strong. Please don't give up because of people and their ridiculous words, and of what they read about other people and see about people, or social media post about other people, and in societal groups talk about other people in their little categories. Remember, if those people were half right, they wouldn't be writing about these people and saying horrible things, because they'd be accepting people and loving people for who they are, not abusing their self or their power because of what they feel. Be kind and caring, compassionate. We don't know what anyone is going through. Be strong as strong as you can, and just keep hanging on there. You can get through this. If you need to talk to somebody, please talk to somebody. If you need to get help, get help. If you need to speak with AI, if it helps you, if you're struggling, you have no one, speak with AI, but make sure you speak with an AI model that has got your best interests at heart. Some are not good, and some, just because they say things doesn't mean it's true or correct. Remember, they are artificial intelligence. But please know that you are valued, you are worthy, and you are important. I want you to know how important you are today. I hope my readings meant something to you. There is someone who's going Egypt. We have Egypt, and like there's writing on the wall, Egypt, and there's like going to Egypt, and it's travel and going to Egypt. But I want you to all know, I want you to be safe. Who all you are, I want you to be safe, to be kind, to be caring, and protect and look after yourself. Not everything in our world works out perfectly, but you need to look after yourself and be kind and caring. Always remember, be a good person, be good, speak good, say good, see good, think good, and try and to always concentrate on being kind and loving. But please don't let people abuse you or be abused, but do stand up for yourself. It's hard to stand up for ourselves, especially some terrible things. Like, I know myself, you can go through some terrible things. Look, remember, those situations, sometimes they come to make us stronger. All you can ever do is tell the truth and be truthful. And if those people continue to be the way they are they doing it because they are trying to get rid of you from a situation? Perhaps. But if they are, then there's all I can say is, because I know I have similar circumstances, is that sometimes all you can do is pray. All we can do is pray, is be a good person and pray, and let the good Lord and people hear and help. Sometimes it's not that easy, but keep being strong, keep getting through, keep fighting. From my heart, my name is Electra. Please subscribe if you can subscribe. If you cannot, that's okay. If you can like, please like, that helps the algorithm. It doesn't worry me if you like or don't like, it's okay, it's fine. But if you want to, that's great. And whoever you are, it's someone's birthday, I think it's birthday today, happy birthday. And someone's setting somebody up with it's like a pretend girlfriend, pretending they're someone that they're not. Whoever that's for, that's a very strong thing here that I'm picking up. And that's a very cruel thing for anyone to do, and very low. But I feel whoever it is, it's an ex-girlfriend. I keep feeling it's a guy. It could be the other way around. It could be guy and girl, or girl and girl. I'm heterosexual, so I pick it up in the way that I get it. I have nothing about anyone's genders. Look, I have male gay friends and things like that. So I don't. People's genders are people's genders, whatever genders they are. But I just see things spiritually from the way I read things in my head is how I get things. But something is going on with somebody, and someone's doing something through, I don't know if it's AI or fake photos, or because I'm getting imagery, like pictures, like imagery. I keep getting, it's not just words, it's like words and images. So I hope this means something to somebody and it helps close some doors on some things. But whoever you are and whoever's birthdays it is, happy birthday and around this time. And please, I send you love. I would never ever in my life ever want to cause harm or hurt or be cruel to anyone ever, because that is in my heart not what I would ever intend to do. But please just be good, be kind, and remember, we don't know who people are. Just always protect ourselves and be kind to everything that you can around you in the world. And let's hope that the governments that can protect the fighting and the wars that are happening, because if they don't, we're going to end up being obliterated, literally. The world will be obliterated. It will be obliterated. This is a very vital time in the world. I don't know if people realise how vital it is, and we are about to be annihilated if they continue to do so. So let's hope that our governments, Australia, our governments are just a ridiculous piece of crap. Sorry for saying that, but they are. They are actually, oh sorry, my foot's gone to my foot's got cramp. I haven't had cramp in my foot for a long time, since I used to do ballet when I was a little girl. A cramp in my foot, really bad. Oh, so yeah, this is a time where the nations really need to pull together and be a better place. We need to live in a world that's a better society, and we need to have harsher penalties for people who steal, who commit crimes, who kill, who murder, who rape, who do the most horrible acts of war crimes. We need to have harsher penalties. I'm really sorry, but no one's going to learn until we do. And we need to have the governments that will do that. In Australia, they are just ridiculous. I'm hoping Donald Trump helps. You don't have to like him. I like him. You don't have to agree with me, because please don't. I know lots of people don't like him. I just like him. I like him. I'm allowed to like who I like. I'm trying not to push this on people, and I'm sorry I shouldn't say what I say, but I do like him. And I just think any man who doesn't take drugs, and I know he's not perfect, who doesn't take drugs, doesn't try and teach his children, told his children not to take drugs, not to drink, to be good people. I know no one's perfect and things like that, but yeah, I don't think the world realizes how vital this time is, and the players that are on the board game, the chess set for the world is set, and each person's move, each president, each person, each prime minister, each move on the chess set of life is utterly, utterly a vulnerable place to be, and they should choose their place carefully, because the world is the set with the people as the pieces, and if it continues the way it's continuing with the war, we will annihilate the earth. There will be nothing. There will be no Mars. There will be no moon. There will be no I think thing for us to see. There will be no future. It just will not happen, and it's because we have been so destructive in this world, in this earth. We have been destructive because humanity is humanity is destructing itself. Look at space, look at all of the satellites we have, everywhere, the space junk we have. Look at the junk they left behind on the moon. You clean your crap up, you clean it up. If you make the mess, you clean it. Like a child, you teach it to clean its toys up, put it back into its little case, clean it up. We need to start cleaning up this planet. We need to start cleaning it up now, not tomorrow. We need to start cleaning it up now. I hope this means something to somebody. I'm sorry it's so strong. I just feel to be strong. I hope I haven't hurt or harmed anybody, and I try never to be unkind or cruel. And I send you love. Always be a good person, be kind and caring, and always do the right thing. My name is Electra. Have a lovely day and have a good evening. Bye.